Well, Cliff, today we went out and we did a little bit of crappie fishing. I think we got out here pretty early in the morning.
Yep.
We went around and found a good piece of structure, and we worked it pretty well. I think what we caught about 20, 25. What would you say the weight would be? 17, 18 ounces maybe?
Well, from 12 to 17, 18 at the largest, yeah. These are
Yeah.
pretty thick fish,
Yeah.
they really are. It's a beautiful day, early December. This morning at 9, it was a little cool and the wind wasn't blowing, and now it's picked up. And
Yes,
a little bit tougher to try to fish out here today when it's wind's blowing like this, but the early morning seems to be the trick, and we can get what we want and come back and not have to spend all day doing it. It's a fun trip, really is a fun trip.
Oh yeah, there for a while it was one after another, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the thing about it is we're using light tackle. You've even got a smaller outfit than I have. What is it that you're fishing with today, the size of it?
Mine is a beat up South Bend rod. I think it's, let's see, 5.5 feet.
Right.
And then the line I like to use is a braided line that's light, and then I actually attach it to a leader using a little loop knot.
Yeah.
And then that goes right to it, and what it just gives me is maybe just a little bit more ability to really feel that slight bump.
Yeah,
you know,
finesse,
when
yeah.
you're crappie fishing, man, a lot of those times that's a real light bump, and I like to be able to feel that if I can. And this has worked out real well because I almost never have to change this line.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing I change is my leader once in a while. I feel like, you know, it's just it's like putting a leader on a fly rod.
Plus it'll allow you to catch a little larger bass. It's much tougher to break that line.
Oh yeah.
I have lost some really nice bass fishing for crappie with the jig, simply because they will hit this bait. Now the line I use is mono, and it's about 4-pound test. It's about invisible underwater, and I can watch the line on top of the water and see the least amount of hit. And where you're using finesse touch feel,
right.
I'm watching the line a little closer and watching the dart of the line. But the two jigs are basically just the same type of jig, just different colors. Mine's 4 colors, and yours is I think 3-color jig.
Yeah, I've got the same 3-color jig. See, this is the Cliff jig here.
Yeah.
This is his special doo-wop, but the only thing I could do to try to touch it up was change my colors a little bit. Cliff swears by the colors that are on that, and then what I've taken here is I've actually got a little Cliff jig kit, and on that Cliff jig kit I've probably got about 6 or 7 different colors. I'll take my kids out for crappie fishing, and they'll pick a color. This is Morgan's color, I think.
Yeah.
And Casey went right after it, right after Morgan caught a lot of fish with it. And this is just probably the best one on my pond, so that's why I brought it out here today. And it seemed to do just fine.
It worked good.
Yeah.
Really, I think today was more the way the plug moved and not so much the color of it. So this has been a great day. I'd like to spend 1,000 more like it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I tell you what, it beats the mess
I really
out of
enjoyed it, man. Glad you could
day.
fish together.
And that's a beautiful cold water trout.
What a fish!
Holy.
The new Carolina Outdoor Journal app is available now in the App Store. Get access to over 400 editions. Watch and learn from professional guides and expert anglers catch over 70 species of fish, plus new exclusive content. Download and subscribe to the Carolina Outdoor Journal app today.